Back in 44 AD in Jerusalem, a soldier decided to fart, which probably at the time seemed like a great thing to do. However, it eventually led to around 10,000 people losing their lives. The Jewish War is a book written by Josephus, a Roman Jewish historian of the 1st century, and it details in it the time that a Roman soldier farted. When the soldier let rip, it triggered a revolt against Jerusalem's rulers. According to the story, the Romans who had control of Jerusalem during that time used to always keep a lookout and have guards stationed at festivals. This was to make sure that no fights would break out and that events could happen without any issues. During one of these events, a soldier pulled back his garment and, carrying down after an indecent manner, turned his breech to the Jews and spoke such words as you might expect upon such a posture. Reading between the lines, historians have said the soldier let rip in front of the crowd, and the crowd was not pleased with the soldier's actions, as it then caused an all-out riot. The crowd soon became too much for the soldiers, so the Roman leader of Jerusalem, Ventidius cum Anus, called for additional reinforcements. Josephus detailed the following: the violence with which they crowded to get out was so great that they trod upon each other. They squeezed one another until 10,000 of them were killed. One author described this action as the granddaddy of all fart destruction. Interestingly, he wrote this account a few decades after the event happened, so some historians and researchers have said the numbers could be exaggerated. Regardless, the event is still believed to have happened, and chaos was created from a soldier letting rip. Interestingly, this isn't the only time that people have lost it due to someone farting. It's reported that back in 569 BC, due to someone letting rip, it caused frustration and a revolt against King Uproar of Egypt. According to the story, King Uproar sent one of his soldiers to try and calm arguments that were going on between the soldiers. These arguments were thought to have been quite bad, and multiple generals were getting worried about it getting out of hand. The rebel soldiers claimed Amasis would become their new ruler, and that they would follow in his footsteps. When the king got wind of what was going on, he sent one of his best generals to sort out the situation. When he arrived, he tried to sort out the problem with Amasis. However, he farted and told the general to carry that back to Uproar. Due to how badly the king handled the situation, there was uproar, and Amasis would take official reign, perhaps being the only time that a fart would lead to someone becoming a king. It's reported that Amasis was a good king, and took Egypt to new heights, in particular bringing Egypt to new levels of wealth. Reports state the king would have teams of workers build monolithic shrines for temples. He would go on to marry a Greek princess named Ladis, who was the daughter of King Battus III. Herodotus reported that after visiting Egypt less than a century after the king's death, the country was in a much better state. He said the following: "It is said that it was during the reign of Amasis that Egypt attained its highest level of prosperity, both in respect of what the river gave the land, and in respect of what the land yielded to men, and the number of inhabited cities at the time reached in total of 20,000. So my question to you guys is, what do you make of the Roman soldier that farted and caused an all-out riot? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.